enjoy miso soup. This vegetarian version is just as delicious without any meat.
This vegetarian miso soup has a rich mushroom aroma, so cozy and satisfying to have a warm bowl. Who says you can only have miso soup on birthdays? Learn this recipe and make it at home whenever you want. If you also love simple recipes like I do, or are looking for step-by-step cooking videos, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Follow Me. I'm exactly the person you've been searching for. Thank you, everyone. Ingredients: miso, king oyster mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, ginger, black fungus, goji berries, coriander, red dates. Rinse the wood ear mushrooms, then trim off the tough stems. They're hard to digest and don't taste good either. Cut the wood ear mushrooms into strips and set aside for later use. Wipe the king oyster mushrooms clean with a paper towel, then slice them and score the surface so they can be easily torn into strips. Shredded king oyster mushrooms work perfectly as a vegetarian chicken substitute. I added quite a bit here, but feel free to adjust the amount based on your personal preference. If you're interested in learning how to make vegetarian chicken shreds using king oyster mushrooms, I've shared the method before. Feel free to check it out. Rinse the shiitake mushrooms, slice them, and set aside. Don't discard the stems, slice them up and cook them together too. Slice the ginger thinly and set aside. For part of it, I also mince it finely. This gives two different textures and helps bring out the ginger flavor even better. Rinse and chop the cilantro, then set aside. If you're not a fan of cilantro, you can use green onions instead, or simply omit it. Adjust to your preference. Rinse the red dates, cut them into slices, and set aside for later use. Heat the pan without oil, then add the shiitake and king oyster mushrooms to stir fry until fragrant. Dry frying the mushrooms enhances their flavor without the need for oil, allowing their natural aroma to concentrate and giving the dish a purer, richer taste. Once you smell the aroma of the shiitake mushrooms, add a tablespoon of sesame oil and continue stir-frying. Set the stir-fried mushrooms aside for now. Add a tablespoon of sesame oil to the pot, then stir-fry the ginger until fragrant. Add the king oyster mushrooms and shiitake mushrooms. Add the wood ear mushrooms and stir-fry everything together. For seasoning, add salt and pepper to taste. You can also add mushroom powder for extra flavor. Pour in a large bowl of boiling water. Vermicelli absorbs liquid quickly, so adding extra water will ensure there's plenty of broth to enjoy. Simmer over medium-low heat until the broth thickens and becomes richer. Add the miso and cook until softened. It's ready once tender. Misua is perfectly cooked when it becomes tender enough to be easily cut with chopsticks, yet remains smooth without turning mushy. See, I'm not exaggerating, this vegetarian misua is truly delicious. After plating, sprinkle some goji berries and cilantro on top. This combination is absolutely fantastic. This soup is built on a rich, earthy base of king oyster and shiitake mushrooms, dry-fried to intensify their deep, natural umami. The addition of ginger slices and sesame all not only balances the cooling nature of the mushrooms but also adds a layer of warm, aromatic spice. As it simmers, all the flavors meld together, resulting in a mellow and well-rounded broth. The vermicelli absorbs the essence of the broth, becoming tender yet pleasantly chewy, a delightful contrast to the soft, savory mushrooms. A sprinkle of goji berries lends a hint of natural sweetness, while fresh cilantro adds a final touch of bright aroma and color. The overall texture is harmonious and satisfying, warming both the body and the soul, a humble yet wonderfully surprising bowl of vegetarian comfort. With a firm, meaty texture, king oyster mushrooms rich in protein and dietary fiber, offering a satisfying alternative to meat. Its natural umami intensifies when cooked, making it an excellent flavor enhancer in vegetarian dishes. Low in calories and packed with trace minerals, it helps increase satiety and support metabolism. Shiitake mushroom rich in lentinan and amino acids, it helps regulate immunity and imparts a deep, aromatic note to broths. When dry-fried, its flavor becomes more concentrated, creating a robust base similar to vegetarian stock. Its natural glutamic acid enhances savoriness naturally, reducing the need for additional seasoning. Black fungus crisp yet tender in texture, it is abundant in colloids and iron, aiding digestion and nutrient absorption. Its porous structure easily soaks up broth, adding layered texture to dishes. Low in fat and containing antioxidants, it supports blood vessel elasticity and overall bodily balance. Ginger warm and pungent in nature, it counters the cooling property of mushrooms while elevating the overall aroma. Its gingerol content promotes blood circulation and helps warm the stomach. In soups, it adds a gentle spiciness that cuts through richness and awakens the palate. Sesame oil with an intense, lingering aroma. It seals in the natural flavors of ingredients and adds a nutty note. Rich in unsaturated fats and vitamin E, it helps nourish the skin and provides antioxidant benefits. A small amount enhances the soup's richness, leaving a warm and smooth finish. Misua made from wheat. Its fine texture easily absorbs broth, providing quick satiety and carbohydrate energy. When cooked, it becomes silky smooth, perfectly complementing rich soups. Choosing a salt-free version allows better control over seasoning, highlighting the natural flavors of the ingredients. Give it a try and learn how to make this. Such an easy recipe, definitely add it to your go-to list so you can whip it up anytime you crave it. My channel will also start sharing how I find vegetarian recipes that are suitable for vegan like me when eating out. If you are a meatless person like me, then there is no problem with putting it in your eating out diary. Vegetarianism can be divided into the following categories, and their differences are briefly summarized. Vegan, do not consume any animal products, including meat, fish, eggs, milk, honey, etc. Avoid using animal products such as leather and wool. Lacto-ovo-vegetarian, do not eat meat or fish, but eat eggs and dairy products such as milk and cheese. Lacto-vegetarian. Do not eat meat, fish, eggs, but eat dairy products such as milk and sourdough, for vegetarian. Do not eat meat, fish, dairy products, but eat eggs. Pescatarian. Do not eat red meat or poultry, but eat fish, seafood, and may also eat eggs and milk. Flexitarian. Mainly vegetarian, occasionally eat a small amount of meat or fish, without strict restrictions. Religious, cultural vegetarianism such as Buddhist vegetarianism and Hindu vegetarianism may prohibit the consumption of specific meats such as beef, pork, or 5 pungent vegetables such as onions and garlic. Main difference: whether eggs, milk, fish are included, and the degree of strictness. Veganism is the strictest, and flexitarianism is the most relaxed. Try to start with one meat-free day. Weekly small steps create big impacts. Heal the planet. Each vegan meal slashes 50% carbon footprint and saves water. Your fork protects forests and wildlife habitats. Kindness matters. Choosing veggies means saying yes to compassion, reducing farmed animal suffering with every bite. Boost your health. Plant-based meals packed with fiber and antioxidants cut heart disease risks, leaving you energized and glowing. I share delicious recipes every day, so don't miss it. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.